Hi Flosstube,
I'm Rolanda.
and I'm Kylie.
And this is
Rose Crafty Corner. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. If you're new, welcome. We're really happy to see you.
We are.
Our numbers are slowly increasing, so thank you if you're a new subscriber. We really appreciate you being here and spending some time with us. And of course, to our previous subscribers too, we're grateful you've joined us again.
Not our older subscribers.
No, I never say that.
Yeah, just our longer subscribers.
Yeah. If you haven't seen us before, we are primarily a cross-stitch channel, although occasionally we do have some other crafts, and we do have some things that are not cross-stitch, but some are cross-stitch related.
Both of us today.
We will show you later. We've both got some different things, but we'll show those later. So if you're not here for that, then you can skip over it.
Yep. We have chapters listed in the sections below. So if you're not interested in the other crafts, then just skip to the next section.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
We'll get straight into I have a new start.
Yeah.
So Adelaide from Adelaide Stitches is running a stitch along, and it is the orange fabric Halloween stitch along.
Yes, well done.
And so I've started mine. So Adelaide is also doing the same pattern. It is Witch's Hollow, although it was originally released as Witch's Hello for the printed version, which is what Adelaide has. So she says Witch's Hello, and I say Witch's Hollow because I got the PDF and it's called Witch's Hollow. It is from Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I am stitching mine obviously on the orange. And it's a 20 count even weave, and I started it on the 22nd of July this year, and I have managed to get 697 stitches done, which has put it at 3.16%.
Nice.
And I'm using the Call to a DMC on that one because it uses quite a bit, so I needed to make sure I had, enough of everything, so there's no unknowns being used on this one, and it would have been too hard. So yeah, I've worked on that one for about a week and managed to get that much done. I did have some trouble getting it started.
Some false starts, should we say?
Yes. I've actually started it 3 times. But I'm leaving this one.
It's right now, isn't it?
Yes. So because it's a 20 count fabric and I'm stitching it over 2, because I felt I already had this fabric in my stash, and so I decided to use it, and it's 20 count, and I thought that over 1 would make the picture too small. And I wanted to still be able to see the detail in it. So I'm stitching it over 2. So when I started, I thought, well, I'll do 3 threads because it's the equivalent of 10 count. And I felt that it was a bit too gappy.
Yeah, I thought it was the same thing.
Yes. So I unpicked all that. I'd done 100 or so stitches, 130 or something. So I took that out, and then I started again with 4 strands. And the coverage was much better. And then I got a little way into that and realised I'd started in a little bit too far from the corner. And while it would have fit acrossways, it was not going to fit long ways because I would have had 1.5 centimetre or something at the bottom for framing or finishing somehow. So I had to rip all that out and start again.
Sometimes Sometimes starting is the hardest part because getting it set right, and if you're not starting in the middle, obviously,
Yeah.
So,
and that's the thing.
Trial and error.
Adelaide, I think, started hers in the middle.
Yeah, she did.
And some of the other ladies that are in the Facebook group and the chat started in different places as well. Some are doing different patterns on orange fabric. Some are not even using orange fabric. I wanted to start in the top left corner because that's the full coverage section of that pattern. And most of it's just rows of colours anyway. So I thought I'll just start up there and just work my way down. And given that I started in a bit too far.
It's looking really good though. So
so that one maybe I should have started in the middle. I wouldn't have had to restart a second time, but Never mind.
These things happen. You
It's
live and
fine
you
now.
learn.
It's all good now, so I'm happy.
And I was going to say, this one was started because of Adelaide's birthday. So you
Yes.
started on Adelaide's birthday.
I did start it on her birthday, and then I restarted it the next day, and then I restarted it the next day.
Did Adelaide have 3 birthdays this year?
Sure. So, yes, that's the reason I started that one, was for Adelaide's birthday stitch along. So it's all Adelaide's fault. I wasn't going to start it yet, but I had to. I couldn't not start with her on her birthday.
You couldn't not start it with her.
It had to be done.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I wanted to do it, but it's probably going to be put away for a little bit now, because of other plans that we will get to in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we'll move on to whips.
Yes.
Ro had a new start, but it's also finished, so
it's a Sappho.
We'll come back to that later. So we'll do whips first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I worked on the 2 projects that were from my Whip Go.
Good girl.
For July, so that's all up to date now. So the first one was Victorian Charm, and this one was a dimensions kit, and I'm stitching it with the threads that came in the kit and on the navy 18 count Ada that came in the kit as well. And I started this one on the 15th of January 2023. And
we started this together.
We did, and I had not worked on it for a little while. So I think I did, what have I got? I did 3 days on it and managed to get 504 stitches done.
Yay.
And it is now just over 50% complete.
Yay.
So, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I quite actually do still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I need to get back to it. So I know, everything. So
I was just thinking the same thing about mine.
Yeah. So I actually started going up in this little area up here. So,
yeah.
And a little bit across into the house, but not much.
Awesome.
But yeah, so it was good to get some work done on that one. So that was one of my Whip Go calls.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, for some reason I've got 3 needles on there. I don't know why. I'm probably missing one from somewhere else. So my other Whip Go call was Hedwig.
Yay.
And you can see that I'm parking, so excuse the little bobbins.
Yeah.
Just tuck them in. So Hedwig is from Tilton Crafts, and I'm stitching it on a white 22 count Ada that was in my stash, and I'm using the Core 4 DMC and stitching that 1/1. So
I'm glad Hedwig got work done, because I was really rooting in its corner last time.
You and Adelaide both voted, and I was like, all right, fine. So I only did 1 day, and it was when we went to our Stitchy catch-up. But I got 237 stitches done.
Excellent.
Which has brought it to 10.14% complete, which doesn't sound like lots, but there's a lot of stitches in there.
Yeah.
The whole project has a lot of stitches in it. It's 82,500 stitches in the whole thing. And some areas are a bit more confetti heavy, which is why I'm doing parking as well on this. And that's why I didn't get heaps of stitches done on that day.
Yeah.
Because I had to keep chopping and changing colours.
When you have confetti, it's always going to take longer to get, you know.
Yeah. And it's
I
1
love
over
the
1
purples
too.
in it too.
I know, there's actually quite a lot of colours in that already.
Yeah.
Not that you can really tell because it's all just dark, but yeah, there is a lot. And Rebecca, crafting with Rebecca made me feel guilty. Just joking.
I'm glad somebody did.
What about you? How far are you behind? So I also
run my own race, mate.
I also worked on my stitchy chart. So this one was released as a temperature cell for this year from Spruce Craft Co. And I'm stitching mine on an 18 count Ecru Ada. And started it in December last year when the frame was released. And I'm using What am I stitching?
Golden Star.
Yeah, Golden Star brand floss, and I'm stitching 2/1, and I wasn't up to date last time.
You weren't far off it though.
I was about a week behind. Now I'm about
Yeah.
2 weeks behind, but I did actually work on it the day we filmed last time while we were doing editing, because it was just the straight lines across. So I caught up to that day, so now I must be still 2 weeks behind.
Ah, I see.
I didn't get to craft on Monday, which is when I usually do this one, because I wasn't feeling great.
Yeah.
So, and I was going to pull it out this week, like on a different day, and try and get it done, but
Life got in the way.
I was working on trying to finish something else. So I will catch that up. It's all right. It's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, I did 203 stitches on that chart.
Yeah.
So then something happened. I went somewhere and I did 10 stitches on this one, and I was like, I can't show that with just 10 stitches. So this is the reason I didn't. It was a toss-up yesterday between the stitchy chart or this one. And I chose this one because I'm like, I can't show it with just 10 stitches. You know, that's just not cool. So this one is it was a Christmas Bear kit, and it's a Jane Elliott pattern through the Fox collection, and it's on plastic canvas. It came in the kit, and the threads and everything came in the kit. So it's 14 count white plastic canvas, and
super cute.
Sorry, perforated plastic.
Oh, is it?
Yes, because it's around.
Oh, yeah,
holes.
that's right.
Yeah. So I've actually finished all the stitches.
Yeah.
I just need to go and do all the back stitch.
Yeah.
So it's pretty close.
Left. Yeah.
Pretty close to a finish. So I couldn't just do 10 stitches and show it. You wouldn't even be able to tell much of anything. So I did 457 stitches on that one. And so I just got to do the back stitch, and then it's finished, and it'll be another one off my list.
That was like me yesterday. I was at the hospital for an appointment, and I got like 12 stitches done. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I can't live with that. No. So, it
was good because the appointment, like they called me quickly, but it did,
you didn't have to wait too long, but then you didn't get many stitches done.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and finish that today, maybe, if I can, because, it'll get it off my list, because I know more things will be coming up on my list.
Yes, we do have a few coming up.
So, yes, good to get something done.
Alrighty.
So, what are your whips?
Speaking of the whip that I was in the hospital with yesterday, but I have more than 12 stitches to show you from last time. Okay, so we have Winter Quaker by Primrose Cottage. Whoopsie.
Didn't pin that side.
No, sorry. Okay, Primrose Cottage stitches. This is stitched on a Paddock Lane even weave, and it's an opalescent one, and it's one of her new ones called Elsa. It's 32 count, and I'm stitching it over 2. I love this fabric. I spent 4 days in total and did 171 stitches, and it's now at 26.36%. And this I actually started with Adelaide.
Damn you, Adelaide!
Yeah, at the Stitching in the Mountains winter retreat.
She's making us start all the things.
I kind of like it.
I know, you're a starterholic.
Yeah. So she helped me pick out the fabric and the thread. And just as a reminder, if you're new here, this is what I'm using, Cottage Garden Threads, KD03 Charlie, and it's blue to grey. Variegated. So I'm doing it one stitch at a time. So it does take a bit longer.
Yes, it does.
Than if you were, doing like the Danish method of backwards and forwards and stuff. So,
they call that the English method, don't they? When it's one full stitch at a time.
Yeah, it's an English method. Yeah, the Danish method.
It's taken me a while to get my head around what's what. I never used to, I didn't know they had names.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I constantly learn things as I go on.
All the time. And
I'm like, how did I not know that before?
Yeah. Yep.
Rightio, so that's that one done. And then the next whip, I only have 3 whips to show you. So the next one is one that I think is quite a favourite with some of our viewers, because I hear people talking to me about it and like, are you stitching on that? So here it is. It's called Joyful World Sal, and this is the July that bit always falls down.
Because it's so much fabric.
It is. It's lots and lots of fabric.
Because rose stitching all the months on one big piece of fabric.
I am, and I've got it orientated as 3 across, 4 down. So this is by the Snowflower Diaries, and I worked on July, and I also worked on the border here next to July. That was last night I did that. So 8 days in total, 2,217 stitches, and I don't have any percentages for you. So July is obviously 100%, but the border, the way it's laid out, you just have to keep repeating them. So
yeah.
I don't actually have any percentages for the border.
No.
But yes.
But that's good that you got July done.
Yes.
In time.
Well, actually,
before the end of the month.
I think every month this year I've got it done in the month.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I remember last month, was it last month? I got it done super early and I wanted to start on the next month. And I'm like, no, I can't because it's not the next month.
Not the month yet.
I could have if I really wanted to.
I was going to say, it's only your rules.
Exactly.
So, you make your own rules, you break your own rules.
That's right. So, I meant to say, I used up some of my random threads in the flamingos and the flower, with the dark pink and the lighter pink. And I'm pretty sure that was from my old Gum Blossoms project.
Oh, yes.
So I had some leftover threads and I was looking for the pinks.
Because that one was a kit. Yeah, the Gum Blossoms one.
Yeah, and with this particular pattern, I'm brightening up all the colours. So they use very primitive sort of looking colours. So each month I've been picking my own colours, but I'm trying to keep, like let's say, for example, if there's a brown triangle, I'm trying to keep throughout the whole project the brown triangle the same colour.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then, so if there's a new symbol with a colour, I'll go looking and I'll have a look at the rest of the bright colours because, you know, like obviously now when I take this out, I'm going to have to move the frame.
Yeah.
So I'll have a look at August. We can show you what August will look like.
Yep.
So what I'll do is, take it out the frame, look at the colours, decide what colours are already on there that are continuing through, and then figure out what are the new symbols that I need to find the colours for. Yeah. And so that's how I kind of match it in. So it was just awesome that I could use up some random threads from a different project. So
yes, I always do that too. I always keep, you know, if I've got excess from a kit, always keep them. And, you can just use them in something else.
And I still have some of them left over, actually.
Yeah.
So
well, you may need them again for one of the other months.
Well, remember, I'm doing this one again for Mum.
Oh, that's true too. Yes.
So I'm not sure if I have enough of the dark pink though. So I may just do maybe the flowers in dark pink and then like
see how you go.
Different pink for the actual flamingos. I should show it. The flowers in dark pink, and then maybe I could do one flamingo in dark pink because it looks like he's further back or something. And the other ones I'll have to figure out. So
yeah, you'll work that. Just play around with it.
And then I can't wait to get under the doggy for next month.
Cute.
Looks like he's like an Australian sheepdog or something.
Yeah, something.
Alrighty, then my third and last whip. It's so big. This one is massive. And I got so many stitches done on it too.
Can I help you hold this one on?
Sure, please. Okay, this one is affectionately known as the Squares Project. I got a whole 55 stitches done.
Woo.
And I go back in. I worked from the orange here up and around to the dark blue down the bottom. So that's the part that I worked in.
Cool.
So
you've just been doing that as you've got like thread left on the needle when you've finished it in a project, and you just then add a few stitches here and there.
So those projects were basically Joyful World.
Yeah, I can see the bright pink in there.
And and there was some left over from the projects that I'm about to show you in Finishes. So I was just trying to work out what the other colours were. Like, where's that
one from?
Okay. So that's growing slowly.
Yeah. Okay, that is the end of whips. Okay, so neither of us had any finishes.
Correct.
I hadn't almost finished with my Christmas bear. It's almost finished.
Yeah, that's an almost finish.
Hopefully it'll be finished
Category
by next
all in
time.
itself, isn't it?
Almost finished. So we will move straight into FFOs, which is a fully finished object. And also, well, they're actually sapphos. No, you showed this
one's an FFO.
One's an FFO and one's a
sappho.
sappho, which is a start and fully finished. So she hasn't shown it on Flosstube before.
That's
right. But this one she showed the start.
Yes. So this one I showed last time. And Symbols of the Season, it's called. I affectionately call it Snowflake. And it's by Works by ABC. And I'll show you the progress photo from where it was last time. This is out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornaments 2022 magazine. I spent 3 evenings on it and did 778 stitches. And I used the Cosmo floss, and it was number 2151.
See, that looks good. You were worried last time that it wasn't going to show up very well on that fabric with that thread, and I think it looks great.
Yeah. I thought
I'm glad you continued with it.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit washed out last time, but I think that's because there was so much fabric. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah,
no, it looks good.
And then one of our subscribers had said, "Yeah, keep going."
Yes.
I was like, "Okay, you've convinced me."
Yeah, it doesn't take much. So unpick it or just go with it.
Yeah, I can always do it again in white.
You could, but I think that kind of gives it a bit more of an interesting. It's not just white.
Yes, this
you know
to me
I mean?
is more like a kind of shimmery winter, and I'm going to a winter retreat, so it doesn't necessarily scream Christmas. It's just wintry. You know what I mean? Okay, so I used a Paddock Lane fabric, and it's a linen, and it came out of the ornament pack that I bought at the Stitching in the Mountains retreat. So yes, very cute. And then on the back, I found this awesome fabric in my stash at home, because I have quite a lot of fabric in my stash at home.
Well, you need it.
Well, being a quilter,
it's not like you don't
fabric
use it
here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
So I still have some more of this done. So if I did this again, I'd probably use the same for the back again. And then I did 2 rows of the yarn, and so then it just
and it's a nice soft fluffy one.
Yep. So when I went around I cut a really, really long length, right? And I twisted it, and I went around the first time, and I thought it just needs a little bit more. Like it's not quite
full enough
for my not expectation, but for my liking, I guess you could say. I thought it needed to be a little bit fuller, so I went around again.
Yeah.
No, and so the second time I just connected the second one, which is the front one here, to the back one. And the back one is fully sewn on, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. It's good.
The cyclone could come through and it won't go anywhere. Or it's still
the whole thing would go.
True. So yes, I'm very happy with that one. Very proud with that one.
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That'll be going off to the retreat, so hopefully somebody will get that and love it as much as I do.
So that was the FFO. Now we got the Sappho. Start and fully finished object.
So this is the one I started for Adelaide's birthday sale, the Orange Feather Halloween sale.
So you can't see it either.
Yeah. Tripping over my words.
You got to say it slowly.
You do. And I wanted to choose from a heap of different projects, right? And I was thinking, I'm pretty busy at the moment. I just need something small.
Yeah.
I don't want to take on a big project.
Like me.
Yeah. Because I have so many big projects on the go, and I just wouldn't get any love. And I wanted to be able to pick something small and be able to put it on our wall for Halloween and enjoy it, right? So I picked Witch's Boots.
Witchy Boots.
Witchy Boots, Witchy Boots. And it's by Cindy J. Lash from Century Farm Stitching. I stitched it on a Paddock Lane Opal pumpkin.
Perfect.
Yep, 32 count even weave.
Yeah, nice.
And I absolutely loved this fabric, the pumpkin. I've still got some more of it left.
I might have to get some of that.
Oh, it's great.
I've seen a few people using it actually in the group for this sale.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I spent 3 evenings on it, 1,361 stitches. And I chose my own colours. Obviously, the black is black, But
Really?
yes.
Black is black. Wow. I'd have never thought that.
Back in black is
Back
what I
in
was
black.
thinking of. And then you can see the little orange in the skirt. So I didn't want to put the orange in the socks because I didn't think it would stand out.
Mm.
So just decided to do green, white, and purple. And in the outside border, it's just black and white. Because I tried it with the purple and you just couldn't see it. It was too dark.
Mm.
So, yeah, I'm so cute. I'm so happy with this one. I'm so cute. It's
so
so cute. And so I finished it off on the back with some orange grunge fabric.
Okay.
And this time I decided to do like leave a slit here, fill it with the walnut shells down the bottom and then the stuffing up the top and like
so it'll sit up
push
nicely.
it all around. Yep.
Just
and
the
then,
weight's in the bottom.
Yeah. And then stitch it closed at the back there. And I added the black pom-pom trim on before I sewed it together. Yeah. So
that's good.
I'm so happy with this one. Like I couldn't, as soon as I finished it, I had to tell Kylie because I was like, I'm so happy.
That looks very good.
Yeah. So witchy boots.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that one up on our
be
wall.
on the board by the time we film in October.
Yes.
So
and I
whatever
like
date
my
that is.
pillows to be quite so you can see it's quite wide.
Yeah.
But I like them to be quite firm.
Mm.
Like I don't like
Squishy.
yeah, like I don't like it to be underdone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sounds like I was talking steak
We're cooking now.
You never know where you're going to get on this channel. But yeah, I like it to be quite firm. So yeah. And it's not hard to do. It's really quite easy. So, and some of the other patterns that I was umming and ahhing about, I've seen other people doing, and I'm like, oh, I really wanted to do that one.
I know, it's such an enabling
I still
group.
can. It doesn't mean to say I can't do it.
I know, we're all getting enabled by each other.
Halloween, yeah. I had a list of like, I don't know, 15.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I cut this down? So the first thing I was like, no, I'm not doing big projects. So that cut out quite
eliminated a few. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's it.
All right.
That's all my stitchy stuff.
All right. So we will just quickly go into our non-stitching stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do want to skip, feel free to, but there's not heaps, so it won't take too long.
And it's stitchy related, so
mostly.
You know.
Yeah.
You might see something you like.
You never know. All right. So you first.
Okay. Alrighty. So I have come up with a new product because I've been asked to create this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was given the idea by our friend Denise. Hi, Denise. And one of her lovely customers, Deirdre, which we've met and we're becoming good friends.
Yep.
So I've made a pouch. It's a travel pouch bag. So it's smaller than a small.
Which sounds a bit
Go
weird.
figure. You're going to get a sneak peek here of the next one. So it's about half the size of a small, but it's a bit longer.
Slightly longer this way, yeah.
Let me not sneak peek that one anymore. Yes, so this was my prototype.
Yeah.
So this one's going to be for me. And I obviously have a zip with pink lining. So yeah, these ones I will
add to the stock.
Add to the stock.
So if you want one, let Ro know, and she can whip one up.
Whip one up.
Whip one up in a jiffy. We're cooking again. We're whipping it up.
Oh goodness, you're going to make me hungry. Okay, now the next one. Now this one, it's a quilted block, and I've had this quilted block done for many years, and I'd put it away thinking, oh, I'll get around to it someday, do something with it. So I made it into a project bag, and it's a watermelon. Look how cute it is.
It's very cute.
And the seeds are actually black buttons. So I was like so happy with this one too.
Yeah, it's very cute.
And you know what? Because I've been so busy sewing for everybody else and Project Bag of the Month and all the things, I thought I just need a day out to sew for myself.
Yep.
And make myself something for a change. So that's what happened, and look where we are.
Yep.
Make yourself happy. And I want to show you
the back.
Look at the back fabric.
Watermelons.
It's cute. And this one's just got a white lining on the inside, so nothing fancy. But yeah, I'm so super happy.
Yep.
And then the third one for myself, again, another
prototype.
Yeah, prototype / quilt blocks that I've made ages ago. And it's a patchwork one. and this is actually a quilted one, so it's got the
bit of
squishiness,
thickness to it.
Yeah, so that's really nice. So that's one side, and then that's the other side. And then it's got a light blue lining on the inside as well. So yeah, I've got now 3 new project bags.
Yay!
And then Kylie and I were given some doggy fabric.
Yeah.
How long ago?
A few weeks at least. I can't remember. Could be a couple of months.
Let's go between a few weeks to a couple of months.
Yeah, something.
Somewhere in that range.
Recent.
Yeah. This year.
This year. Yeah. That's easier.
And anyway, Kylie used to have Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. So when she saw this, she was like, oh, can you make me something? So
it had all different dogs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cut out the cavi and made it into a little pouch for her. Look how gorgeous that doggy is. Yeah. It's adorable. And so I made it with a removable handle for her because that's what she asked me for.
Yep.
And then on the back we've got doggy print fabric.
And it's a little on-the-go pouch for me, which is why I wanted a removable handle, because sometimes it might just be in my handbag. Sometimes I might just take it on its own. And so one of the things I made was a little paw print zipper pull to put on it.
Yes, so cute.
So that'll go with that bag.
So cute. So that's the first one for Kylie. And then the second one I made for her is I got a matching ought tray. So I'll show the ought tray first. So
because I said I need another Halloween.
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess you could tell what theme it is, right?
Because, by the time we get to October, I'm going to have a lot more.
And I said to her, but when I was making this one, I'm like, I so need to make one for myself of this fabric because it's just gorgeous. So here we go.
Very cute and colourful. So...
And it doesn't have the things that she doesn't
like. No 8-legged
varieties.
Things on it.
Yep. So it's got bats, ghosts, skulls, pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, trick-or-treat, boo, witches' hats, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's really cute. I love the fabric, so I'm going to have to make myself one now.
Yep.
And Kylie bought this rainbow zipper. And I said to her, you know how much I love you, right? Because this rainbow zipper caused me grief. But, I'll never sew in another one of those zips again.
Yeah.
They're metal and they're really thick and chunky.
And I made a zipper pull for that one too.
Very fitting. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I thought that fitted in well.
So, And then that one has, I don't even know if you've seen the lining for this one.
I don't think you showed me that, did you?
It's got bright blue. Because there is actually a lot of blue in there.
Yeah, so, skulls and things.
Yeah. So I was like, yep, you can have bright blue. You won't get anything lost in there now. So, yes, that's all my other crafts.
All right, well, I've shown you a couple of my other crafts, which, as we said, were kind of related. Now, last time we filmed, I did show that I picked up some yarn and I got a tiny little ball of orange yarn.
Yes. Which is so cute.
I was like, I could make something small Halloween-y with that. So I did. I put a little teaser on Instagram of when I started, and then I ended up undoing all that because it didn't work.
Trial and error.
It was too loose. The needles I used were too big and everything. So I restarted, and then I finished a little pumpkin. And I did a little stem and a little leaf and a curly vine. And so that's another thing that's just going to be up as a decoration on.
And you know what? We could use that for autumn as well as Halloween.
Yeah, because they're different seasons here.
Yeah.
Like they're opposite times of the year. So
maximum usage.
Yes, and I did think that because I thought about putting a jack-o'-lantern face on it.
Oh,
and then I was like, but if I don't, we can use it for both. Or I could have done it. And,
or you could just turn it around. Yeah.
I did think that too, but then I was like, by the time I put all those bits on the top, I'm like, I think that's enough.
Yeah, I like that as it is. Like, I think it's cute.
I do too. So yeah, by
sometimes
the time I'd done that,
I was overdone. Like when you're adding.
So and I've just used stuffing inside it to So it's not like a pin cushion or anything. It's just going to be decoration.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really I was really happy with how that turned out. So
yeah. So we get this has turned into sort of a Halloween thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Oh, well, we're not even there yet.
Yeah, I know, right? We're prepping early this year.
Yeah, we are.
Alrighty.
So that is all our other crafts?
I had one other one.
You had one other one?
I forgot it because it's not physically here in front of me, so I've got pictures of it.
Okay.
So this is another pouch that I made, and I made it for our friend Dawn, because she's the lady that does all the beautiful designs for the Project Bag of the Month Club. And I was making her something without her knowing, and then she was coming around, and I couldn't resist showing her the fabric. And I was like, hey, look what I found, and I thought of you. And she's like, oh, I love it. And I was like, well, there's a present here waiting for you when you get here. So yeah, she loves her chickens, so, and the sunflowers. So I thought it just fit her perfectly.
Yeah, nice.
So, yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
That is the end of our other crafts. So we will move into plans.
Yes.
Okay.
You have a few plans.
I have some, yeah.
Yeah.
So because we are at the end of July, the WIP Go numbers have come out for August. And the numbers were 12 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled them out of my advent calendar over there, and the first one was an existing WIP, so that's good because that'll get some progress, and that was the Love Entangled, the two seahorses together that I started on the cruise last year.
Yeah, that'd be good to get some more work.
And it's probably been about 12 months actually since I started it. And
we were on the cruise around this time.
We were on the cruise right now.
Right now, yeah.
So yes, so it would be good to get some progress on that one because I didn't get very far. And the other one that came up for me was a new start, and it is called Friends.
Yay!
And it is by the Spotty Turtle.
I really like this one.
And it's on Etsy, still available, and it is not an expensive pattern. So
when we finish here, I might have to go and buy it myself. Should I add that to my haul for today or not?
Next time. So, yes, I will be starting that one. I've still got to kit it up because I haven't done that yet. I was busy kitting up another one the other day, which I will get to in a little bit. And what did you have for WIP Go?
Okay, so WIP Go, I had number 12 was a new start for me, and that fits in because of my other plans going. I'll explain in a minute, but I'm going to have more than one new start this month. The month of August.
Yeah.
And then number 15 was a sale, so that's quite easy because
you have
Joyful World, 324, drinks on the beach,
plenty of them.
I have plenty to choose from. Yep. So yeah, that's nice and easy for me, and I'm loving the way I set it up at the beginning of the year, or the end of last year, for this year because it's not hard. I've still got number 2 to do for July.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't get around to it. That was the Poison Apple by Bella Filipina, aka Snow White.
Yep.
Yes, so I've still got her to do. She's sitting on the shelving because I actually cleaned up my stitchy spot and part of the craft room as well over the last 2 weeks. And so now she's sitting there right in place, and I've got all the WIPs in one space now. Yeah, cleaning up the stitchy room, the craft room, I must say. I'm starting to find all my fabrics that I've bought that have been packed, and I'm like, ooh.
It's so exciting. It's like Christmas.
Yeah.
What's in this box?
It's almost like they're brand new haul again. Because, you forget about them because they're packed and stuff. And then, so.
All right, so that's WIP Go.
Yeah.
Now, in the WIP Warriors group, yeah, I was gonna say what stitching group. What is it challenge group?
Yes,
is probably what I was trying to say. They are running an event for the month of August, and they've called it Arbitrary August. And what they're doing is you pick 31 projects if you have them, or 31 things you want to do, like whether it's a specific stitch count or finish or whatever, or just WIPs, and they are going to spin a wheel each day and put up whatever number they've spun up, and then so whatever you've allocated to that number, so say they spin up number 4, you look at whatever you've put in your list for number 4, and that's what you do that day.
Oh, okay, so almost like goals, and then like you know, if you want to get a certain piece
Yeah.
finished on a project to help you move it along.
Yep.
Let's say,
So,
you know.
Yeah, they had examples in there,
Yeah.
but what I have done with mine is I have put all of my whips in there, and because I don't have 31, because I don't want 31, but I am planning to do the 31 Days of Halloween by Romy's Creations that I showed last time that I'd bought because she had a sale on. You know, come on.
You can't not do it when there's a sale on.
And I really like this pattern. And so I need to get the frame done before October because I want to do, you know, one box each day in October.
Yeah.
And so in between all of my actual whips, and I've put the Friends one on because I need to do that in August as well, or at least start it. We got to take the Christmas beer off, hopefully.
Yes.
So, yeah, in all of the other available spaces, I put the 31 Days of Halloween so that I could keep getting the frame done. So I was basically planning on doing something like that anyway. We kind of had it down as anything August, and I was thinking, basically doing a wheel spin.
Mine's going to be
each
anything
day.
August.
Yeah, so I was basically going to do a wheel spin myself anyway, but I was going to just put all of my whips on a wheel and just spin my own wheel. But now the Whip Warriors group is going to spin a wheel, so it'll just tell me which one I work on that day.
Yeah, that's great. I think when I was originally putting down what months were going to be for me, I thought by the time I get to August, I've got so many different categories throughout the year. I'll probably just want a clean slate. So my anything August is literally going to be anything that I pick up. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the whip go, and I'll try and catch up with the last one, and I'll concentrate on my focus projects. But anything else, like random, you know, I'll pick up and work on. So you may see some things that you haven't seen in quite a while.
Yeah, me too. Because I've literally put everything
and
on.
And it'll be like, oh, I've worked on this
even
last year.
Yeah, I know. That's what mine will be like too, because some of mine I haven't touched this year. So it'll be good to, you know, get each thing. Even if I only get 100 stitches done that day, it's still 100 stitches more than I would have had otherwise.
And there are things that I need to have finished by the end of the year. So I think that they will probably take more priority than something that's like, oh, I started this because I like the flower, or whatever the reason is.
Yeah.
The ones that have more need to be finished will be probably the ones higher up on the list.
Yeah. Okay, and we have a Stitchy catch-up.
We do this weekend.
This weekend, so that will be...
I still don't know what I'm taking yet.
Fun. Well, I will have to see what the wheel spin is.
Yes, you will.
Although, if Jeanette's coming, I'm supposed to do Supernatural.
Yeah.
I got told off last time.
Did you? Who by?
By Jeanette.
Oh.
because I took Hedwig to the last Stitchy catch-up, and she said, but you're supposed to do Supernatural.
I told you off.
Not really.
No, I know.
I know. I'm here, and the rule is, because Jeanette's very, you know, follow the rules.
Yep.
Can't deviate. But I got told otherwise. I had to do Hedwig, and it was my whip go. So so I haven't done any
priorities,
Supernatural.
mate.
I know. So, well, both of my Supernatural ones will end up getting worked on.
Yeah.
Because they are in my list for
what if you work on
August.
a day when you're not with her? Does that then make up for the day?
He's gonna have to, because I will be purely based on whatever the wheel spin is. So it may or may not be a day when we see Jeanette. So sorry, Jeanette.
Give us some leeway for this month.
Yeah, just for August.
Okay, so
and you have another plan.
I do have another plan. I have actually two more plans.
Okay.
One of my plans is to start the Divine Beasts sale. The border came out already.
Yeah, a little while ago.
Yeah, and she used 3 different blues on the frame, but I've seen people using the DMC variegated blue.
Oh, yeah.
And that looks amazing.
Cool.
So I think I'm going to take that idea and use the variegated DMC blue around for the border.
Yeah, good idea.
And there's a little bit of metallic thread in there, but I want to leave the metallic thread till last because I'm going to be moving it in the frame, and I don't want it to rub and then break, because then I'm going to have to stitch it again.
Yeah.
So there was a sneak sort of peek teaser, I guess you would call it, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Of the first part that's come out, and to me, it looks like a Pegasus.
It does a bit, yeah.
And it's very Greek mythology based, this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, keeping in theme, that's why I think it's that.
Yeah.
And it kind of looks a little bit like a horse with wings.
It does. I mean, it's blurred out, so you can't see clearly, but you can kind of see that, it's that general shape.
I like when designers do that, because then it gets you sort of guessing and gets you sort of like, oh, I can't wait.
Oh, what could it be?
You know, some excitement.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the other plan I have is I'm going down to the Ballarat retreat. So that's the
Ballarat can get quite cold if you didn't know.
Not like our weather up here, apparently.
No, so Ballarat is in Victoria, and
you came from. You lived in Victoria for
a
long time.
So I've been to Ballarat.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever been to Ballarat. I've been to Victoria, but if I had been to Ballarat, it would have been when I was a kid, and I don't really remember it. So.
At this time of the year, it will be cold because it is winter here.
Yeah.
In Australia, so
even though we're both in short sleeves because we're inside.
We're inside. We got the heater on.
Yep.
We're all good.
The house is closed up, so it's okay.
No, there's a bug in the rug.
That's what I say to Rex when he's on the couch. So yeah, that's my only plans.
That's the plans.
So we'll look forward to having a retreat video down the track. And yeah, I think that's going to keep me quite busy for the month of August.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like it.
And I'm sure that there'll be a new start in there somewhere too.
More than likely.
The retreat.
There's usually a retreat pattern and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm.
All right, we'll move into haul.
Yeah.
We finally caught up with Debbie from Deb Art Designs.
As soon as I got to the retreat, she was like, "Row!" And I was like, "Yes."
To the stitching meetup, yeah. Because she was away and we were away.
Yeah,
and
this one wasn't aligning.
Yeah, no. But we finally got there, and
because we ordered some patterns.
Ordered some patterns. We have showed the pictures before, but now we've got the physical ones. So these are ones that we both want to start for Halloween.
Yeah.
So it's kind of going to be a stitch along for us, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Eva, and you got Gwen.
I got Gwen, yes.
And so these are both Nora Corbett patterns, and this was actually like part of my Mother's Day present. So, yeah. But that's okay. They took a little while to come in, and then, as I said, we just didn't get to catch up with Debbie.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to change the colour of mine, but I'm not actually sure what colour to change it to. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know.
I will not be changing the colour of mine because she's already perfect.
Mm.
Maybe you could use this colour combination.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because I quite like that colour combos.
You'll be able to grab the numbers and everything like that. So we'll see. We will see.
Yeah.
But I will be stitching mine as is, and I've got my fabric worked out. I just need to kit it up.
In the flowers, it's purple anyway. So, I could just really theme it purple and black,
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Because they're kind of pinky purples.
Pinky purples, yep. We'll work it out.
We got time.
We have time. But yes, it's going to... I've got the fabric for it. I've just got to kit up all the threads and everything. But, that might end up in my new Halloween bag.
Yes. More than likely.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one we got was I got the fabric of the month from Lisa.
Mm-hmm. At Paddock Lane Designs.
Paddock Lane Designs, correct. And so I got Dumbo. I said to her, surprise me.
Yeah.
And she knows I love elephants. And I actually got a small piece of this at the retreat. And I said to her how much I loved it. So
then you got another one.
I guess that she was like, well, Ro needs some more of that if she loves it.
Yeah.
And it's a really soft grey, so it's a beautiful...
almost with a hint of purple, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. And, like, if I'm looking at it through the back here, and it's got, like, a sort of touch of lavender or something, Yeah.
Sometimes when I've seen other Flosstubers double it over.
Yeah, give it some shade or something. Sometimes
not scrunching, but just start, it's hard because we've got the light on us,
yeah.
so that
it's kind of washing out, but
it washes out the fabric a little bit, but it is pretty.
And so that was part of her neutral range, because she
does three different ones now,
categories, and so Dumbo came under her neutrals for July, and then under the mottled category is I googled this last night. Pallades.
It depends where you're from.
Yeah, Pallades. Because the E is silent.
No.
Yeah, that's what I brought up on Google.
Well, when I looked at it, it was depending on where you were from, because it had the British and American ones.
Oh, okay.
One was Pleiades and one was
American.
Pleiades.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked up the British one.
So this is the one that I got, which is
you could Google it for yourself.
Pleiades or Pleiades.
And that's out of the mottled one.
Yeah.
Now, I've asked Lisa for a piece of this because Pleiades, that's what we're going with, is actually
Greek.
Yeah, and it's the seven sisters stars of the Taurian horoscope.
Yeah.
And I'm a Taurus.
Yep.
So I was like, it fits. Because when I first got them, because they come to me.
Yeah. That one's mine. I just get the small one.
When I first got them, I Googled what it was, because I was like, I don't know this word.
It has stumped a few Flosstubers, because I've seen a couple of other people, Australian Flosstubers, that have got it and been unsure as well.
Yeah. But I love it because it's like,
it's pretty.
It's related to Taurus. So. And then the third one that she had in the categories was Bright. And that one's cerulean, and we don't actually have that one physically here, but we have a picture. And so, again, fabric looks different, dye different. It's the same dye, but it looks different on different fabrics.
Yes, and different counts, and whether they're opal or not. And
yeah. So you can see how bright and beautiful that one is. So I'm going to see if she's got any of that at the retreat and have a look in person to see, because I want to make sure to see if it's similar to Elsa or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like Elsa has a lot of mottling with the white in it. But so I want to be continued.
Wait and see. Wait for that retreat video. Okay.
Yes.
And then...
Oh, actually, while we're on Paddock Lane...
Oh, yeah.
So she has every month a featured fabric and a featured pattern. So the featured fabric for July 2025 is pumpkin.
Yes.
And that's what I stitched my witchy boots on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one you were saying that...
I might need to get some.
Yes. So I'm pretty sure it runs from like the middle of the month to the end of the month.
Mm.
So pumpkin was July. And then the featured design is Katie Koala. And I've actually seen this one in person, and she's just adorable.
It's cute.
So there's good, sales on those ones if you are interested, and you just join up to the Patreon, and go from there.
Yeah, cool. Now, because of all this orange fabric lately, right? I was like, we don't have a lot of orange. We've got a couple of orangish ones, and so I contacted Sharon from Crafty Threads.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, do you have any orange fabric at the moment? And she said, no, I don't think so. And then a little bit later, she got back to me and she said, oh, actually, I've got this one.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one is a Belfast linen Zweigart, and it's a 32 count, and it's kind of a coppery orange.
Yeah, it's a copper.
And I'm like, oh, that looks pretty from the picture that she sent me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she told me the price. I'm like, oh, yes, please.
I've got some of this in my stash at home. I found it the other day when I was cleaning up. I was like, oh.
So, yeah, and she dropped it off to me, and I was like, I love it. Thank you so much. And I might have messaged Rowan Jeanette and said, not that I'm enabling, but have you seen this?
Yeah, and I was like, thank you, but I've already got some.
And because Sharon told me she had 3 left at the time.
Oh, wow.
And I'm pretty sure Jeanette contacted her and got one.
Mm-hmm. So
then there would only be 2. And they may or may not have gone by now. I'm not sure. They are on the sale page of her website. and which we will link below. So if you do want one, get in contact with Sharon quickly before they're gone, because I'm guessing she's not getting any more back in.
And that was a 32 count.
32 count, that one. So yeah, and it's good size. So it's 48 by 68 centimeters, which is 19 by 27 inches. If you prefer to work in inches, which I do not. I get confused.
I'm still teaching her that one.
I didn't have to learn it at school. Why would I learn it now?
She asked me something. I asked her something for a measurement the other day, and she gave it to me in centimeters. But because when you are working with quilting and stuff like that, and the rulers and stuff, it's all in inches. And I just didn't have time to go back and figure out and work it out. And I'm like, can you just please remeasure that in inches for me? So
whereas normally when I ask her a measurement or something, she's like such and such inches, and I'm like, and translate.
And it's only because my brain has got used to working that way after the quilting.
Yeah.
Prior to quilting, I was all centimeters.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. Because we use the metric system here in Australia. Yeah. I possibly learnt in school how many inches were in centimeters, and but see, I don't need to remember that, so I don't.
I kind of
I'm starting to remember because of you.
Yeah, and I kind of need to keep working with it, because it's like I feel that if you don't use it, you'll lose it.
Yes, definitely.
And buying meterage of fabric, a yard is not quite a meter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I need to keep it in my brain and keep working with it because of the different things that I work with.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now, the last one I have is my Silks for You Floss of the Month. So this one is PR218. Now, I have it here. I'm not going to take it out of the packet, but we are going to show you a picture of it.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful pastel colours.
It is very pretty.
And it's got like pinks and yellows and greens and like a purple through it. Yeah, maybe a little bit of like pastel-y orangish. Yeah. Going from the pink to the yellow.
But it's like a nice spring colour.
Yeah, so pretty.
And we'll be coming into spring in the next month.
We will be, yeah. So I'll have to find something for that one. I mean, I've got a few flosses now from Silks for You because I love them.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
But yeah, I try not to open too many at one time because I want the silk to stay nice and clean and soft and, so.
All the things.
But yeah, there'll be a project for it eventually.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely there will.
All right, that's all physical.
That's all the physical haul, so it wasn't a lot today.
Yeah. Got some digital.
And we both got some digital. So, I got the Supernatural Mandala.
This is a big one.
It is a lot bigger than I thought it was from looking at the picture.
Yeah.
So this one is going to be a stitch along in September that Jeanette and I are both starting with Hannah, the Oki stitcher, and a group of other people as well. I believe it was actually suggested by another Flosstube channel, which I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, but I got onto it through Hannah. So she has a Flosstube, the Oki stitcher, which we'll link below as well. And so we're in an Instagram chat and everything, and I didn't realise just how big this thing was.
When she showed me, I was like, whoa.
I think it's over 55,000 stitches.
And got 90 colours.
And 98 colours.
98.
So I have managed to kit most of those up.
It's almost like a Haid.
I know. So I've managed to kit most of the colours up. Some, because they only need small amounts, I will just pick out of some other projects I've already got kitted up that I've been working on. My issue is finding a fabric big enough because it is stitched on black and I don't have a big enough piece in black.
In your stash?
In my stash. And I could dye some black because I did buy black rip dye. But there's a lot of fractional stitches in it as well. And so I would like to do it on an even weave, and I don't have a big enough plain piece of even weave. All my 32 counts are coloured ones, and obviously I don't want to
you don't want to
spoil those because I bought them because I like the colours.
Exactly.
And I just don't have any plain that's that big. So.
And when do you start this one?
September.
Okay, so you've got all of August.
I have still got time to get something, so I will find something, and I'll be starting that one. But I do love the pattern. It's just I didn't realise it was so big. But I will do it. But that's another reason, like, I don't want to do it on, like, I think the pattern suggests 14 count, and I'm like, that's going to be massive. I'm not doing that.
Huge.
So,
like a quilt.
Yeah. So I am looking at either a 32 or 36 count and stitch it over 2.
Yeah, so it'll be 16
So it'll be
or
the
18.
equivalent of a 16 or 18, which will make it a little bit smaller and easier to frame or something, whatever I want to do with it at the end, whenever that will be.
10 years time.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to start in the middle. You know what's in the middle? That damn symbol again.
Oh, yes, I remember. I had to visually remember. Yeah. Yes, that symbol that she had so much trouble with on binging faves.
Yep. Yeah. Because there was a lot of fractals on that too.
Well, you've already done it once. You've been throwing
yeah. So we'll see. But it's on top of like a pie this time. So it's like, yeah. It's not just the symbol. So I have loaded it all up into markup. So no, I don't have to stitch the white in between. But yeah, there's the, I don't know whether it's
looks like a cherry pie.
Cherry pie or blueberry pie or something. Yeah. You know, it's got that colour. So yeah, and the symbol is on top of the pie.
So the pie looks pretty good. I'm just saying.
Dean loves his pie.
See, I told you I'd end up getting hungry.
Well, it is nearly lunchtime.
Yeah.
All right. So that was my digital haul. Anyway, it was the end of that, and that's a future plan as well.
So I got a little bit. I got some of this because I got enabled by watching a Flosstuber, which I will tell you about in Flosstubes. Well, you'll know about it anyway. So this is from Catkin and Lily, and this one is called Be Grateful. Now, this was a freebie for her Patreon members.
Oh. So
I signed up to her Patreon, and you can choose what you want to pay per month. And I ended up getting that one for free. And then I had a look at her other designs, and I went, oh, they're so cute. So I got that elephant with a heart balloon. Cute. I'm hoping to have this one finished for Valentine's Day next year.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and we could hang it up here.
Yes, we could.
And then there was a 3-pack of otters, and I just thought these guys are just so adorable. So the first one is Otter swimming, and he just looks like he's having so much fun, you know, swimming around. He's like the little cheeky on his face. The second one is the otter with a fish. And, you know, again, it's just all the details in like the facial features, you know.
Cute. Yeah.
And then the third one is an otter with a shell. So he's pretty cute too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's from Catkin and Lily. That's my digital haul from there.
Yeah.
Then you sent me a link to Kate Stitch's Facebook page, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
And she had a free flamingo bookmark on there. Yep. So I downloaded that one, and we all know who that's going to be for, right?
Yeah. If you've been here long enough, you will.
You know. Yep. If you know, you know.
Yep.
I hate it when people say that, because if you don't know, it's like, I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, it's going to be for my mum, just in case you knew.
Yeah.
And then I got another one called In This House. And this one...
it's Disney.
Yeah, I got this one off Etsy. And I couldn't resist because I love Disney. This one's by Stitched Area on Etsy. And being such a Disney fan,
a busy
I'm
person.
I'm a busy person.
A busy Disney person.
Oh, goodness me, words. They're hard.
Yep. Only on days ending in Y.
Thank you. If I don't hear that second bit after I say words are hard, it's like it runs through my head and I wait for her to say it because I know she's going to say it. And if like I'm out away from you and I say words are hard, I still hear you saying it in my head.
It's because I am.
Yeah. You're always in my head.
Yep.
Alrighty. Then the second shop that I bought from was Happy Little Mouse. And this one, I think this is the shop that Kim, my friend Kim from the retreat that I went to, I think this is shop that she enabled me with.
Well done, Kim.
Yeah, good on you, Kim.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so, well, we were having a discussion at the table, so she was enabling everybody.
Yeah.
This first one is called Planets Cross Stitch, Space Cross Stitch, Galaxy Cross Stitch. And I was like, you know, it goes on and on and on with all the different words. And I thought, well,
They've
I
got
know
keywords in there, so
yes.
you pick it up in the searches.
I know someone who's going to be doing Space September.
Well, somebody's thinking about Space September or Science September.
Or Science September.
But, you know, space is still science.
It is, yeah.
It covers it.
So I thought, well, at least I will have something there if I decide to join.
Because we don't have enough planned for September.
That's right. Instead of cloning myself once, I need to clone myself 5 times. You know?
Yeah. I need to give up sleep.
I enjoy sleep too much, though.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, back to this.
I'm already lacking.
The second one is called Platypus Cross Stitch, and they're just adorable. They're just so cute. I can't resist. It's like I see them and I'm like, oh, they're going to come home. Third one is Squirrel Cross Stitch.
Squirrel.
Yes, pretty much.
Squirrel. You.
Next one is called Floral Bumblebee, and that's really cute. Obviously going to be adding to the bee theme, you know, because there were lots of bee theme things.
Yep. It's going to put a bee wall
plans. Yep, and there'll be bees all over the house.
It also inspired by Adelaide, because she's going to do a bee wall too.
That's where I got the idea from.
Yeah, that's what I said. Inspired by Adelaide.
Yeah. Next one is called Chameleon Cross Stitch. Now, my husband liked this one, so I thought, okay, I'll get that one. The next one is Octopus Cross Stitch, and I had a conversation with somebody recently about the blue-ringed octopus that we have in Australia.
Yes, because it was on the Australasian Adventure.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember why I was talking about it, but yeah, that was it. And then the last one is called Dog's Silhouette Cross Stitch, and I just fell in love with this one. So.
I have a question. When are you going to have time to stitch all these things?
I'm going to live till 10,000 years old.
Oh, just 10,000. I need to be immortal and live forever.
Yeah, no, I've decided calling it quits at 10,000.
Calling it quits at 10,000. All righty.
Whatever's left over after that, you can fight amongst yourselves about it.
Cool.
So yes.
All right. So that's all the digital haul?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
We have a few RAK'S, random acts of kindness. So we will show you what we've got. At the last Stitchy catch-up, we got to meet the lovely Anise. Now, if you remember from last time, I showed one of the It's So Emma bags that you can sew on.
Yes.
Now, she left that for me at Coco, and we just missed her. So she came to the Stitchy meetup because I encouraged her to do so and said that, you know, she could meet us at the train station and walk with us so that she wouldn't get lost or anything. So it was so great that she came and we were able to meet her in person. And she was very generous again and gave me more stuff.
Well, she gave both of us.
Well, yeah, we both got some stuff. She was de-stashing some stuff. She had these threads, which were, I think she said they were from Itchy Stitchy. And they're just beautiful colours. And so she didn't want to use them for some reason. So she said, did I want them? I'm like, yeah. Because she knows I use my random threads because she's been watching us.
A nice colour palette.
So they are just beautiful. And she's got them all labelled on Flosstubes and everything. So I look forward to trying them out on something. She also had a bunch of DMC metallic threads that she obviously wasn't going to use. I know a lot of people hate it, just using metallic threads. There was one extra in there, but it's been kitted up in my supernatural mandala, so one's already come in handy. So loving that too. She gave me one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazines. This one is from 2022. But I had a look through it on the train on the way home and I was already like, oh, I want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. I think even just from the cover, I'd picked out a few that I thought, you know, I might like to do. So I'm happy to have that in my stash because some magazines I can get through the Libby app, the library one. but then it's not going to keep going back far enough.
Yeah.
So, because it
drop
only
off.
has about 3 years worth in there. So I think that one's actually already dropped off. So I was like, yes, I'm thrilled to now be able to have that magazine in my collection
Physically.
as well. The physical one. So it doesn't matter whether it's, you know, available on, you know, from the library or not. I've got my own copy. So that was great. And she was destashing some patterns. And there was only one that I grabbed, and it was this one.
It's so pretty. Which
is Honey Fur.
Yeah.
Designed by Robin Sample through October House Fibre Arts.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cute. You know, whether I do the whole thing and like as a cushion, it's very cute, or whether I just do the hive or the bee or something. And then a few others were going around. Ro grabbed a couple.
So I grabbed those too.
And then there were some others that kept going around the room, and we thought, oh, well, if they come back, we'll use them as competitions. They didn't come back.
Yeah.
So they all got rehomed.
Yeah, they did.
So thank you, Anise. It was very lovely, very generous of you.
I very much appreciate that.
And one of our other friends at Stitchy Meetup, Jess, because she had also seen that I wanted one of the bags that you stitch on, she had a smaller one of it.
I don't need any more bags now.
I might. So this one is a little bit smaller than the one that I got from Anise. So I've got 2 different sizes now, so that is awesome. So thank you very much.
So the 2 that I've got are both the large size.
Yeah.
So we're even with the amount that we've got. You've got 1 small, 1 large. I've got 2 large.
Yeah. That's okay. I like having different sizes. Yeah. Cool. And did you get anything else from the Stitchy Meetup?
I did. I was talking to Rebecca there, and she didn't want these anymore, so she gave them to me, and I actually have been using them on my Joyful World sale.
They do come in handy.
Pulled them back off that because I took it out of the hoop, and so I like these ones because they're the longer ones that you can actually fit around.
They're magnetic.
The shorter ones don't really
show how they work for people who don't know.
If I can get them unmagnetized.
So strong magnets.
So
obviously.
they are strong magnets. I've got to be careful how close I hold them to me too.
Do you want me to?
That's fine. So there's a magnet in both ones. So you put that on the bottom, you put that around your frame or your Q-snap or whatever, and then
they magnet together and they hold your excess fabric out of the way.
So
I need some more of them.
Yeah.
Anise, have you got any? Every time I say I need something, she comes out with it.
So, I like those ones. I don't like the shorter ones because the shorter ones don't really hold much of your fabric.
Yeah, it depends how much excess fabric you've got as to, which size works better.
So they were given to me there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was also given some hoops, frames, whatever you want to call them, wooden hoops.
Yeah. And a couple of the plastic ones in there too.
Yeah.
That are like this is the fake wood plasticky one. They're good for finishing things.
Yeah. So
red one.
I'll be able to finish some of my things in hoops now.
Yeah.
And wrap ribbons around the wooden one,
sometimes I just leave them plain. Depends.
Yeah, I don't know.
On the project,
if it looks too old, it's
it just depends.
Yeah.
And when I was at book club, it's at the same place where I go to the craft groups locally, somebody donated some craft supplies, and quite a few of us that go to book club are also in the craft groups.
Yeah.
And so I grabbed a few things, as did many others. There was this, I don't know what do you call it, ribbon or braid? Anyway, some sort of trim, and I thought, yes, I could definitely make use of that somewhere. It's almost it could be a Halloween-y,
autumny,
and there was this kind of lacy type one. I don't know how old these things are or how long they've been stashed away. But I sort of thought, nice for finishing things, and there was a yellow lace. And an orange
bias binding,
and again I thought Halloween. And also in that stuff there was a bunch of threads, and there is some DMCs. This darker brown is a DMC 300, looks like it's an older one, and there's some anchor ones, and there's even a Semco one. So I do have boxes,
some neutrals
for those. And then there was a bunch that have just been wound on various bits of cardboard.
Yeah.
And some of them have numbers. I think I did look up one or two of them, and they did appear to be anchor numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put them in my anchor stash. And some of them are not numbered, and some of them are not 6-stranded thread either. That's that thicker one. But that is, it's not going to show up on my hand there. No, it's fine against the light wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to say my dark hand.
Yeah, no, it probably blend into that too. But so that is actually good for like hoop finishes when you got to, like, you know, cinch it up or lace it or whatever.
Yeah, the lacing at the back.
Or even just the blanket stitching on.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's thicker and stronger.
Yeah.
So I use that as well. So I'm like keen to go through and see exactly what is here. But there's heaps of different colours. There's some variegateds as well. Very exciting. I love getting a stash of unknown threads and adding them to my collection, because now that I got the bigger container, I have more room. So I can put more unknowns in there.
Oh, goodness me.
Yes.
You'd have the same problem then, and then you'll need a bigger container.
I need a bigger container. So yes,
problem.
They came in, yes, we were at book club, so, and I got to go through. Nobody else wanted the threads, so I got all the threads.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, I think pretty much everyone got something out of it.
There you go.
And the lady that brought it in said it was rubbish and she was going to throw it out. And you're swearing at us.
Well, yeah.
You realise you're in a room full of crafters.
unwanted for her.
And she's not a crafter. I think it was her auntie's.
Gotcha.
Stash.
Well, at least she brought it to somewhere that could be used
and didn't just throw it in the bin. That's right. So that was great.
Alrighty.
About that. So that was our RAK'S.
Yep.
And we've both been watching some Flosstubes, not too many.
Mm-hmm.
So
I haven't had time because I've been too busy sewing.
Yeah. And that's okay. So we only want to sort of mention any ones that are new to us, or, you know, if there's a specific thing. Yep. So Amy from the Stitchy Duo had a new video out. She put out a whip parade with a difference. Not your typical whip parade. So
okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Pop over and have a look at that one. So she did it in a way that made sense to her, and it was good. It was still enjoyable to watch. And I started watching Spruce Craft Co. Elise has a proper YouTube channel now, Flosstube. Yep. We did mention it, but I actually have now watched it.
Yep.
So she gives you a bit of behind the scenes look at things.
Yes.
So not just, you know, this is what I've stitched. She actually went through, in one of the ones I watched, how she kits up all the subscription boxes that she sends out. So if you'd like to have a behind the scenes look at how Spruce Craft Co. does things,
works.
Pop on over and have a look at that one. So
I think that's the one that I think that's the one that I watched a while ago now that I was saying, and you were talking about they had the little 100 days shorts ones.
Yes.
And I was saying I watched an actual proper Flosstube.
Yeah.
I think that
so
was the same
it's
one
fairly
that you
new,
just
so
watched.
there's not too many of them. So if you wanted to watch them and catch up, it's a good background one to have on.
Yeah.
Because
it's a different sort of Flosstube.
It
it's
is,
not like a
because
Flosstube
she's not like, I mean, we're talking pretty much the whole time, but while she's doing some of these things that are just repetitive, she will put it on the video on time lapse, so it speeds it up. And then she'll, you know, put it back to normal when she's doing the speaking parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
it's
showing something
watch,
specific.
Actually.
So it's one you can easily put on in the background while you're doing your stitching. Yeah. So that's fun. They're the ones I've watched recently.
I've watched Adelaide Stitches. She's had quite a few come out since
we filmed
last. Yeah, in a fortnight or so.
Yeah.
She had a birthday stitch with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching that one because I was obviously stitching her birthday sale while I was watching that one.
Yeah.
So I was doing the true birthday stitch with me.
I don't think I watched it on the day, because I was busy that day, but I think I watched it the next day or the day after, and I was doing my stitch along while I was watching it.
Yeah. She also had a whip parade, so I watched that one, and I didn't get to go to the Midsummer Stitch this year because that fell on the weekend that we had Stitchy Catch Up, and I just was not going to have time, be too tired, all the things. So I listened to her about that, explain that one, and it sounded very similar to the Jingle Ball that I went to last year. And Lindy Stitches has one, I think it's every couple of months that she picks a new theme and has one. and also her birthday haul. So
Yes.
we saw that. She was very spoilt.
Did see that too.
Yeah. And the next one I watched was Helen D. She actually finished the Witch's Hollow that
She
you and
did.
Adelaide are stitching.
And the frame she got for it was amazing.
Yes, it was perfect
It's like,
frame.
Yes, I need to try and find something like that
perfect.
if I'm going to frame mine whenever I get it finished. But I also was given the suggestion of making it into a wall hanging.
Oh, yes.
Because then it's easy to fold up and put away until the next Halloween.
And you could wash it if you needed to.
Yeah.
You know,
so
yeah.
I'll think about that more between now and whatever year I finish it.
And the third one I watched was Katkina Lily, and I watched her impromptu whip parade because she has not a huge amount of whips. I think it might be 12 from memory, maybe. And she was showing her normal Flosstube projects, and then she only had a few that she hadn't shown for that particular time that she was doing that Flosstube. So it was like, well, I've only got a few left, so we might as well do an impromptu whip parade.
Rest of my whips,
So that was quite cute. And then, I joined her Patreon from there, and that's where I got some of my haul from.
Yep. I did see another whip parade. It was a little bit of an older one because I started watching these videos from the start. So Katie, Jeremiah's mum, she did a whip parade a little bit earlier in the year, and she broke it down and did, however many whips one day and then more the next day. And so she broke it down into parts because she has quite a few. And that was one of the things that's put us off doing. And we do whip parade is that between us we have so many.
Yeah.
And it would be a super long video.
And the timing of getting here and doing it, plus then a normal Flosstube.
Yeah. It's a bit hard, but I wondered whether we might be able to work something like that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
Something to think about. But that was worth watching too.
Yeah.
Always have a laugh watching Katie and Jeremiah.
And you never know, like next year things might change for us and we might be able to have more time, you know, and the things that are hard right now might not be so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we might be able to change things up.
Yep. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. I just did want to say again about the exciting news of the retreat at Toowoomba that I'm organising with Kim.
Yep.
It's the 10th to the 12th of April, 2026, next year.
Yep.
It feels so funny saying 2026.
I know, it feels like a long way away,
it feels
but
like,
it's not.
Yeah, it feels like
it's really not.
Yeah.
It's going to come around quick.
We had to open up some more spaces.
It's been that popular.
Yes. So it's been very popular. So if you're watching and you haven't filled in the Google retreat form,
it's an expression of interest.
Yes, go and do that ASAP.
Yeah, otherwise you'll miss out.
Yes, you will, because we only have a certain amount of spots left, and that they are filling up fast. So you put in the expression of interest, and then you will get an email from us, and it explains like the next steps and the process and all the things. Yeah. So yes, we've seen some people come through and they're wanting to share a room with somebody, but that other person hasn't put in their form yet.
Oh.
So, just a reminder, if you haven't popped in your form yet, please go ahead and do that. You can find out more information on our YouTube channel, Rose Crafty Corner Facebook page, and also Kim at Kim Does Things and at Rose Crafty Corner on Instagram. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. And then we probably should have put this one in plans.
Probably.
We'll do it now anyway.
Well, I mean, we have mentioned it before.
We've mentioned it before.
And we will mention it closer to the time as well.
Yeah. So it's the Australasian Adventure Caterpillar Cross Stitch Sale that we're both starting
in September.
Yeah. And we've come up with a hashtag for it. So it's hashtag Stitch a Map Sale.
Yes.
So
because it's not limited to that particular pattern. So pretty much any map pattern that you want to do, whether it's Caterpillar cross stitch or
some other designer,
is fine. If you want to join in, that will be starting on the 1st of September this year.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think that's all the news news and stuff that we need to say. It's been a big one today.
We had a bit in there. So if you have stuck with us all the way through, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you all being here. And we do have a Buy Me a Coffee link down below if you would like to support us financially. Those funds will go to future competitions, prizes and postage and all those things related to running a competition.
Yep.
Not compulsory, but if you'd like to, the option is down there. And please subscribe if you haven't already. We are so close to 600 subscribers. We would like to bump it over.
Just around the corner.
Share our videos with your friends so that they can have a laugh along with us too, and hopefully subscribe and leave us a comment.
We love the comments.
We do love the comments.
We say this every time,
yes,
but we actually do.
We like reading the comments. So if you plan on joining us in any of the stitch alongs that we've mentioned, leave us a comment. Let us know what you're planning to work on, and post some pictures on Instagram if you're on there, and just use the hashtag or just tag us. And that's pretty much it. So
see you next fortnight.
Until next time, stay crafty.
There we go. 2 rows of the yarn. Oops.